It has been a hot minute. When last we left our heroes, you all managed to plane shift your way into the edge of the necropolis. And after exploring a little bit and fighting a little bit, you managed to work your way into a slightly deeper part of Orcus's necropolis. Oh, I forgot how laggy it is.
Oh, hey, there's those, I think they're called flumps that I summoned by accident.
Yes, and they will be there for another 40 something seconds.
It's like I totally forgot.
42 seconds.
You said this. We ended off last time before we ended up fully investigating and looting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So when we last left off, Flar, Sawsbucky, and Denver were exploring and looting inside of the cave where you beat that very odd undead dragon.
Yep.
Like 27, 28 AC or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait. We gained a boon last time?
Yes, because you did the equivalent of a level up, but because you guys are already level 20, you can't actually level up, so you gain boons instead.
Well, yeah, I remember that. I didn't realize we gained a boon because I don't think I have one. So we should have a total of 4?
3.
3. Oh, I have 3. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like,
Then
You must have done it just before you left, then.
Yeah, it was possibly discussed, and you just ended up doing something very simple or some shit, and forgot about what you did.
that is a distinct
I have
possibility.
2, so I guess
Because a boon, you don't have to get something off the blessing list or the boon list or whatever. It could just also be an ASI up to 20 or a feat or some shit that you may have forgotten
Yep.
about.
A boon can either be one of the epic boons or an ability score improvement. So, as per usual on Roll20, for your ability score improvement, you can either improve your ability scores actually, or choose a feat or a boon. That's essentially what it is.
I don't think I took a feat because looking at my list, I have 3 boons, and then the last thing is the illusionist bracers, which would have been put on before we came here. That's why I was confused, because it's like if the illusionist bracers is the last thing added to my list, then nothing has been added since we came to this layer. So it's like, that's why I thought we had 4, because I have 3 boons and then that, which makes me think we got 3 boons before coming here.
Because so you got 1 boon per demon lord you beat before coming, per 2 demon lords you beat before coming here, and you beat 5 of the 6. So you should have had 2 boons coming in, and then that would have been your 3rd boon.
Weird. I mean, either way, I have 3 boons, so.
Yep. So we're good on that front. Meanwhile, Poe, who needs to change his name to Poe,
I already did.
It didn't change it.
Oh, it still says Draconis for me.
Same.
Oh well, whatever.
It's. I just have to change my display name, I guess.
I guess. So, I guess we'll deal with Denver and Poe first, since you only have the one item, the Blood Skull. Which I called it that because it's a skull in blood. And then we'll deal with the hallucination from Ken and the items that, oh god, Tibble found.
Alright. I guess I'll just choose Boon with the Fire Soul. Maybe Burning Hands will come in handy.
Yeah. All right. So, Denver.
I was thinking
Oh.
that we were keeping in the turn order as well, to make sure, since we're going through with the turn order.
Yeah, also because I still have to surge 4 more times.
I was thinking we stopped when we got back to the top.
Oh yeah. So if that's the case, then Poe, you have free reign currently.
I can't see anything, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hmm?
You gotta scroll down.
Yeah, we're more towards the
Oh.
bottom left. of the map.
Okay.
I was about to say you've got your dynamic lighting. I've given you your 60.
All I saw was a black screen, and I was like, "What?" Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this map is fucking big.
Better than a blue screen.
That's fair. All right.
That it is better than a blue screen.
Okay.
Right.
Great. Anyway, all right. So yeah, you said I had the skulls and or something that I've. Didn't we find something that was in the?
Yes, there is a skull in the blood.
Yeah. Just trying to remember. Did we cut off? So it was free reign. So did we investigate that last time? It's been so long. Or is that just?
You realized it was the source of the blood, but you didn't know. But you wanted to look into it further, and that was where we stopped.
Yeah, I do remember that. So okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to see exactly where the source of the blood is coming from. Trying to get over here.
Okay. It looks like it's either under or is the skull.
So can I? Is the skull like attached, or is it just resting there?
No, it does not appear to be attached to the ground.
All right. I'm just gonna be stupid and pick it up, I guess.
Hell yeah. Stupidity wins the day. Stupid is as stupid
Okay.
does.
I mean,
Okay. Fair enough.
yeah, my intelligence is a -1, so sorry, I'm not gonna modify a -1, so it's not like the best, but
Not the worst.
So
It's fine.
when you pick it up, Constitution saving throw.
Of course, figured as much.
It sounds like you'd.
I mean,
good at
luckily
those.
you should be pretty good at those.
Yeah. Boop. Oh hey.
That's really good.
But not good.
Oh no, not that. This one isn't that bad.
I take it we're at the health we were last time, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have not changed anybody's health or stats. All right. So when you pick it up, you feel a very cold sensation on in your chest. Where your heart is. And then you just kind of shrug it off as this is a creepy place. But by the time you do that, the skull is gone.
Oh. Okay.
It tried to replace your heart.
With a skull.
Mine hurts, Brent.
Denver, you notice that the blood is no longer flowing. However, it's no longer flowing from where the skull was. But you do notice that Poe is now bleeding from the eyes.
Oh. Oh.
Can I like medical check or something to see if it's like
Sure, give me medicine.
his blood, I guess?
I like to imagine that Poe doesn't notice this.
No, he doesn't.
Oh wow! Oh, okay, he doesn't.
Like when Denver starts examining him, when
just thinking
Zilvire
about
starts
what?
examining Poe, that's when he notices, oh, I'm bleeding.
Oh.
So with that, You definitely know that people aren't supposed to bleed from the eyes. So there's that. There's nothing you can see. He doesn't have any actual wounds on his face that weren't already there from his fight with the dragon. But like, it doesn't look like the blood is coming from his eyes. More so is coming from his head, as it were.
Oh, well, Zavir's just gonna say, you good?
Don't know what this is. I don't even. How do I feel? Do I feel any different?
You do not feel any different.
I feel as I was. Don't know what's going on.
The only inconvenience
Maybe
this
we
appears to
should.
be causing you, Poe, is what few clothes you are wearing might end up with some blood that is, in fact, yours.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of what it has been up until this point, which is blood that is not, in fact, yours.
Maybe we should regroup.
Perhaps.
Meanwhile, Tibble, you managed to find an ornate hilt sticking out of an otherwise uninteresting pile of useless, broken adventure shit.
It's like, it's Monday stuff. But yeah, it's crappy and destroyed and old.
But then there's that ornate hilt.
I would grab it.
Okay. Just to describe it a little bit further.
Go ahead.
It appears to be made of ivory. Of some sort, a very white wood or bone-esque material, similar to an ivory rhino's horn kind of thing, inlaid with silver filigree. The tip of it has what appears to be a slot for you to stick a end cap in. You've seen a lot of people tend to put gemstones or precious other material in the end of these things, but this one looks like it is missing that piece. The handguard, which is just barely visible without you picking it up, appears to have a dove wing motif. So you pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I need to make a save?
No. When you pick it up, your hand feels it feels warm to the touch, but otherwise nothing special happens. And removing it from the rubble, it doesn't seem to have a blade.
Timon will just look at it very confused, and then look disappointed, and then put it in his pack.
Okay.
He
Fair enough.
doesn't know better. He's all about actual legitimate crafting, and it's like, this doesn't even have a blade? Oh, such a shame. Such beautiful craftsmanship. Ah, well.
Um,
Aren't they supposed to be running away?
Flumps. Flump.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't one of the things I got either that I'm deaf or that I'd have to scream? I can't remember.
You have to scream everything for the next minute.
Do you have a mouth?
I must scream.
I figure within that time frame of them doing that, he probably would have surged. Right.
Yes, during that time frame, can the flumps come out to flump near you? What were you doing during the time that Tibble did the thing, Poe did the thing, and Zell did the thing?
Well, I just did the thing where I Eldritch blasted a thing.
You
So
did.
I guess to
You
if
Eldritch
it,
blasted a thing that no one else could see.
yes, because I think that was another effect of my surge. I can see anything that's invisible within a certain range. Well, I mean, if it's the beginning of my turn, I guess I'm gonna surge.
Oh
Uh,
boy. Where's my thing?
You
Oh
cast
wait, I
fly.
had it pulled up, didn't I?
You cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
Cast
Random?
fly on me?
Random. So I guess
Well, I figure
how
it'd
far?
be, since you're casting it, it would have to be something that you can draw a line of sight to, most likely.
Yeah, so it would be either you or one of the flumps. So I guess you're.
One,
I get
2, 3, 4, 5. Let's find out.
5.
I think you are still technically within 60 feet of you.
So
The flump can fly. Oh wait, I think I could technically already do
it had levitate,
that. Yeah.
but now it has actual flight. Because if a flump gets turned upside down, they can't turn themselves right side up again on their
That's
own.
so sad.
Oh yeah, no, flumps are one of the most depressing existences in all of D&D. But with the power of flight, it can right itself.
If it does happen.
So you do surge, but then what do you do during the surge?
I guess like I would. I mean, if they got closer, first thing he would do is like obviously not intentionally, but like shout at them. It's like, "Can I help you? Why are you following me?" And then
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
I don't. I'm assuming they don't respond.
No, not in any way you could actually tell.
Yeah. Then I'm going to go back into the room, and I believe I have 30 feet of movement. Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he would approach Tibble and he'd just be like, Tibble, there was something out there, but I killed it. I don't know what it was. And of course, he's still shouting because he has to.
You would see Tibble when you see someone lean their head back while still on their neck, like not moving their shoulder, just like lean it like if they're bracing, because it's like you didn't expect to yell it right in his face.
You know what,
He didn't
Ken?
expect to either. I, I, I don't
It's one of those
honestly.
almost wincing, just it's like I don't know if you're spitting at me or what, but it's like really loud out of nowhere, like oh my god, he's yelling. Okay.
I feel like Ken doesn't even realize he's yelling yet.
Fair enough.
Okay, good job, man.
I guess
And Raph, during this same period of time,
He would just be moving to make sure he can see things if things need to be taken care of.
and if I'm not mistaken, you were the one who identified this as a false wall.
Yes. With my
move.
32 perception.
Oh my
Okay.
god. He's moving to see if there's anything that needs to be seen.
All right,
I don't know
Poe.
why, but I can see up into there, probably because it's lit.
This whole campaign is lit.
Well, this isn't part of the campaign.
You're very quiet.
It really
Alright.
wasn't lit until you got dark vision,
I
man.
see
You were
anything
really in the
else of
dark
note?
before that.
What you gonna do, Poe?
I was asking, do I see anything else of note dotting the walls or on the floor or anything?
No.
Hmm. Zell, what do you think we should head back?
Yeah, that's probably a safe bet, friend.
Hmm. All right. Are we still in movement?
Yeah.
Okay. So my movement has changed since I've last had to use it. Okay.
We have like 80 feet of movement, dude.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
I have half.
I'm
that.
trying to think if I have the 10 from. I think so. All right. 70 technically for me. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Right, 70.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm just gonna be like,
So,
I need
Tibble,
help.
you notice that Ken and Tibble, you notice that Poe appears to be bleeding from the eyes.
Ken was just shouting him like, "Are you okay, man? What the heck is going on?
Don't I feel fine, but something is. Oh,
You're
I sort
bleeding from the eyes."
of white below my eyes, and I just look at it like, what is going on?
That's the kind of thing that doesn't seem natural. Can I do like a religion check?
Can I like
Sure.
give him my action or something to do that on my turn or something like
Well, on his turn, he'll be able to do that.
that? Okay.
So on your turn, that's what you got.
Bleeding from the eyes isn't good.
No, it's not. Raph, you're up.
Well, I'm.
Oh
Your
wait,
allies are
were
still
me
in
and
the
him on the
dragon.
same turn?
No, you are.
Oh, yeah.
It's Raph and then Zell.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but then why have I gone twice and Zell hasn't gone?
I thought.
Yeah, I
Zell
think
used her turn to examine you.
Oh. Gotcha.
So you're gonna move there.
Just moving around just to make sure we don't have anybody sneaking up on us until everyone
fair.
gets out of the room.
Zell, you're up.
I shall move.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ken.
what about the flumps?
The flumps go on your turn.
Oh,
Hey,
Nope.
does that
So-
make me surge or something?
Yes, it does.
wow.
Wow.
Roll a d10. Your height changes by a number of inches equal to the roll. If the roll is odd, you shrink. If the roll is even, you grow.
This ought to be interesting.
D12. I grow 8 inches, so I am now 7 feet tall.
Oh God. Is that like the brink of still being medium sized?
8 feet is the maximum for medium and the
Okay.
minimum for large.
Now, is this something that like I would feel and notice happening, or is it just like, boom, I'm suddenly taller, and I don't even notice?
Your clothes fit a little more snugly.
Well, actually, no, because I'm pretty sure I was.
If he grows it, I would just like. I know Tibble would think it's weird. It's like, oh God, it's like it's slowly like how your neck would like slowly crane upward, kind of thing. Like he got bigger.
Yeah. So you grow 8 inches. Your clothes are a little more snug than they were a minute ago.
Oh, geez, what's happening to me? Sounded, of course.
Yep. And then now Tibble does the thing. So with a 12 religion, you don't know of anything that would cause bleeding from the eyes except for a plague. But those also come with other symptoms that he is not exhibiting. So you don't think that's it?
Just in case, if I'm allowed, I want to cast Remove Curse on him.
Okay. So you cast Remove Curse on him.
It might just do
And-
nothing, but it's like one of those things where it's like, oh god, I just know it's bad. Oh god, what if he's cursing this bloody
Well-
shit at?
So you cast Remove Curse on him. Instead of it not doing anything, it feels as though your Remove Curse was rebuffed.
Ooh.
Would I ever possibly know why that would ever happen? Or is it just weird?
It's very odd. So this is either an extremely powerful curse that it needs something stronger like Wish or Heal instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
Remove Curse, or
Well, this is information
could
Tibble's
be-
getting, not that Zell can magically know in a second.
No, I know. I was just saying it's
Yeah.
funny that you say wish specifically.
yeah. So Heal or Wish might be able to do it because those are infinitely stronger than Remove Curse. But whatever this is, it felt like a curse, but it's not acting like a curse for the
Okay,
purposes
because
of
heals
Remove
get rid of
Curse.
blindness, deafness, and diseases.
Yes. But that was just an example. Like you,
Okay.
because Heal is a significantly higher tier healing spell than Remove Curse or Restoration.
Well, I mean, actually, granted, heals like one tier higher than greater.
Yeah, but it's still higher. Either way, the point is you'll need something significantly stronger than Remove Curse if you wanted to do
okay,
that.
yeah, Tibble would cast a spell, see that it doesn't fucking work, and not only doesn't work, it got like a blowback from it, like, and he looks like visibly weirded out by it, but it's one of those things where it's like you get knocked down, but you got to get up again. But he doesn't literally get knocked down. It's just one of those facial expressions where he looks surprised, and then he looks more determined because he views this as a challenge, and he doesn't want to actually fail at it. Even if it's like it's not destroying a monster, but it's still healing someone under really weird circumstances.
Yep.
All
right.
What's wrong?
Something about your eyes, the thing that's causing it. I don't know. It's powerful magic. I tried moving it like a curse, but it's not acting like one. It's some kind of really strange magic.
Mm-hmm. We better find an answer soon. I don't like this.
I don't either. It doesn't seem like something you'd want to fight Orcus while having.
Speaking of, Poe.
Go fight Orcus.
Yes.
I will go fight him by myself. No.
Get him, puppy.
Right.
He's all yours.
All right. Well. Hmm.
You walk in and he's just
Nothing
like,
to do.
ooh, a new lapdog.
Yeah, I don't like this very much. Well, onwards. And I guess I wait by the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
Raph, do you have line of sight to Poe?
No.
Okay. So Raph still doesn't know.
No.
He wouldn't have heard me shouting about him bleeding.
I would have heard that, but I wouldn't have seen it.
Well, I will wait till we regroup.
Okay. Speaking of, Raph.
Oh, I will actually, I have a way to,
Mhm.
trying to think. Hold on. No, I would have
Okay.
to bite something, I think, to heal myself. I don't think I have a way to heal myself.
Nom nom nom.
Technically, if you come outside the doors, there's something you could do.
I do what?
You could.
If you were to step outside of the doors, you would find creatures to bite.
Yes.
Or
That's
or
fair, but I'm still not actually half health. I'm like just over it.
you
So
could bite your partner. Why not?
Like that.
I do actually have a potion of 4 potions of superior healing.
Oh,
It's rooms.
Or, you know, you also had like a cleric right next to you. You could have asked for an actual heal.
Fair, but I do still have those rooms that I've had this whole fucking time.
Well, that's because you kept on in battle. You use them with a bonus action, and you're like, I'm just gonna bonus action attack again.
Exactly.
Yep. So can
Which, to be
I?
fair,
How many shrooms can I consume?
Is it one
Consume
shroom per
this
bonus
room.
action?
it's 1 shroom per action or bonus action.
So I can do 2.
You could do 2.
And what's the actual die for those?
8d8 plus 8.
Oh.
Or, I'm sorry, 8d4 plus 8.
Gotcha. I was gonna say.
8d4 plus 8.
All right. So do the first one,
One too many
8d4.
By the way, you can add the plus 8 and it'll automatically calculate. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
32 health.
So 32. That's a pretty decent amount.
48. And then the next one, 84 plus 8. So nice. All right. 6.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Again, still not a bad amount to heal, considering these were effectively gifts to you. All right, now Raph, get to do the thing.
I will move back this way. Oh, hey, I see
Whoops.
him now. Oh, you are bleeding.
You do.
from the eyes.
He's bleeding from the eyes.
And then, since he said the mushrooms, I completely forgot about that. So, I should probably just do that as well, because
Probably.
I am about half health. So. Aha. Buttons.
Button.
Like, I was just double checking if that actually rolled the right
One
numbers.
higher than what Poe got.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you got a 29 on a second one. It's like, oh, well, we can see what the system likes better.
Which I won't roll the second one. I should be fine for now.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
All right. So if that's the case, Zell, you're up.
she's gonna, go closer to the guy.
Or bow.
Sure.
Well, you said the guy, but you were already near Tibble and Ken. They're both guys too.
Fair.
Did you just assume my gender?
Yes,
Apparently.
because you refer to your character as he all the damn time.
You know what?
So,
I
Zell,
respect that.
you notice there is something right here.
Whoa! Investigation time.
Whoa!
I mean,
You
you
can
could take
investigate
a
from that far
5-foot step
away?
Whoa,
forward.
that's crazy. The little fucking Toy Story aliens.
Flum. I fucking love it. By the way, that's the joke that several of my friends have, is they have a language. They never speak it. They only speak like Pokemon and just say the name of their species. So they just say Flump all the time in that kind of melancholic way.
So what you're saying is, if I had a Pokeball, I could catch them.
Yes.
Do they look hostile?
I mean, technically speaking, if you had a Pokeball, you could catch just about anything, because even ghosts are catchable in Pokemon. Fuck, you could catch Orcus in a Pokeball, technically.
I'll throw the Master Ball at Orcus.
Oh man,
I
do they
would
look
save it for something
hostile?
else, but
I mean,
What?
no,
am I fighting?
no.
I
They
normally
they
attack
look
anything hostile.
depressed. They
Like-
look depressed. They look sympathetic. They look a lot
Like
of
they need
things.
somebody
Hostile
to
is
end their
not
life?
one of them. The moment a flump turns hostile, you fucked up.
Well, I mean, do they
That
need
being
somebody
said,
to
they're
end their
still
life?
not powerful enough to actually do anything, even if they do turn hostile. Like, their strongest attack is 1d4 minus 2.
It's like she'll kill them if they want to be dead.
I mean, you're not necessarily wrong.
I know, but
But-
even then, weren't they flumps only summoned by wild magic? They're going to be gone within like a minute anyway.
She doesn't know that, though, and neither do the flumps.
Okay, well then she'll. How big are they?
They're medium. They're about 4 feet in diameter, and about 3 feet tall,
Okay.
from tip of tentacle to top of eye stalk.
She wants to grapple one and hug it.
Okay, you do. It takes no effort.
Cool.
What does it feel like?
A flump.
Jelly.
Ew.
By the way,
Hey.
just to give you an idea, when I said that they can't, like canonically, they can't flip themselves over. If the flump is knocked prone, roll a die. On an odd result, the flump lands upside down and is incapacitated. At the end of each of its turns, it can attempt a dexterity saving throw to right itself and end the incapacitated condition on itself if it succeeds. They have a very difficult time flipping over. It doesn't smell particularly good.
Well, I'm sure neither does Zell.
Well, Zelberry smelled worse.
I mean,
I was about to say, to
this
be
whole
fair,
area smelled bad.
yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, you did just get undead dragoned on, so.
I mean, I guess that's her turn. Squeezing a flump.
Okay. It is relatively comfortable to squeeze, but it does not smell very good. It's kind of like squeezing a big bowl of Jello, minus the bowl.
And minus the smell of Jello.
And minus the smell of Jello.
I imagine it's what it would be like to hug Rimuru.
Yes! Well, kind of. Because he's actually a slime. These are... Actually, by Magic the Gathering's definition, they're jellyfish, but, you know, whatever. Ken, you're up.
Does that mean we need to pee on them?
That is a myth. You just need unsalted water. The only reason pee technically works is because it's sterile.
Oh, hey, somebody gets fly again.
Within how far?
60 feet.
60 feet.
And most likely, it just like with fly,
And
it has
line
to be
of
within
sight.
line of sight.
So
So-
I can see Raph,
You can
I can see Poe, and I can see Tibble, obviously.
And you can see you.
Yes.
I'm surprised you can see
Poe.
me.
Yeah, I
Yes,
see-
you are
I see.
visible.
I see half.
I can't even see
Yep.
you.
Can
So,
I,
like-
is the door open?
Yeah,
Looks
the door's
Yes.
as though that icon means. All right.
The door is
Like-
open.
If
You can
see
fly
it.
through the door because you're flying now.
Oh. There.
Go back to the space you were on.
All right.
But it's
Your
still
starting
I was
space.
getting stuck. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you
my-
just happen to be at a walled intersection. All right, so Poe, you now have flight.
Okay.
Ken, you come out of the room to see Zell hugging one of your flumps.
I
Funnily
remember
enough,
seeing it was my
a one
turn,
that can
apologies.
fly.
I would just ask her, and obviously this is still shouted. What do they feel like?
Like a beanbag chair filled with jello or pudding.
She would say they feel like intestines.
Oh, oh my. Okay.
Even intestines have casings. I think it would feel different from that, but I mean, if that's your frame of reference, go for it.
I hate that I know what intestines feel like. Um,
I also know what intestines feel like.
yeah, it's a weird, weird texture, but I mean, I guess that's it for my turn.
Dibble. Your bleedy friend is still bleeding, and everybody else is now out of the room, except for your bleedy friend.
And you.
Burn a spell slot and actually cast a literal spell heal on him.
Okay.
If you,
So once again,
you're not
it
full, you
feels...
aren't currently full health, right, Flar?
Give me 1 second. He stepped away.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Because it does definitively heal straight 70 health.
It's like, I doubt if he's missing that much health, but
I don't know his health pool.
yeah. It's like, he is a barbarian, so.
So it's very odd. It feels like the spell isn't working on him properly. Like, it feels like it sort of worked on him, but it didn't work on him. And you can see some of his wounds closed up, but nowhere near as much as you thought they would for casting a heal on him.
Can I do an insight roll to see if I can put 2 and 2 together, or or I just don't have enough information?
Currently, I would say you could do it, but it would be very difficult. So you can roll insight, but the
try.
DC is relatively high. Or you just blow the DC out of the water. Whatever occurred to him back there in the pool of blood, he seems to be exhibiting undead-like symptoms. Like, he's not undead, and you can tell because the spell worked on him, but it didn't work fully on him, almost as if he were, say, about half undead. The full ramifications of this won't be made known to you until you guys actually get further in and find more enemies and whatnot to fight / find. But at this point, a way to quickly confirm your suspicions would be to cast detect what is it? Detect good and evil,
Good and
I
evil.
think. Yeah. That would be a quick way for
I
you to
have it,
figure
but I
it
don't have
out.
it prepared.
That's fair. But you
I
get
mean,
what I'm saying.
how often do you really need it prepared, you know?
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
have the spell.
Would you not have cast it, though?
No.
Exactly.
So after a long rest, you would be able to prepare it just to confirm your theory if you
Yeah.
really wanted to. But for the moment, you are very certain of your suspicions. With that, it is. Oh, right, the plumps. So you're hugging their friend, they start hugging you.
Oh, wonderful.
It's not unpleasant. And it's not like malicious either. They're literally just, oh, hugs. And the one that you're hugging is also like, oh, hugs.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now, when they go back to their own uh plane, they'll take you with them.
Wait, they're from a different plane? Don't tell Raph that.
Oh, hey, Raph, did you know?
Is that a Poe?
What about Poe?
No, it's a flaw.
Yes. So Poe, all right, fine, I'll join. Fuck you.
Hmm.
Oh wow, that looks good. So, thought I'd have more time before you got back. Tibble came up to you. Be healed, bitch. You did heal. You'll notice that your health has changed, but not as much as you think heal should heal you. I don't know, Tibble, did you voice your concern or no?
I was
I
gonna wait till he
never
actually got back.
left. I'm not sure.
Fair enough. So,
I'm
Tibble
confused. I
cast
never
heal on you.
left, so
Yeah, I cast the actual spell heal. It only apparently seemed to half work. I wanted to intuit if I figure out if I could intuit what exactly is going on with you, Poe, but I rolled well enough, and boss explained it where you're basically Poe is half undead, but
yeah, I heard all
yeah,
that.
okay, okay. Tibble would have let me see. He would have exhibited visual, like he would have visually exhibited confusion once again his spell failing, a couple of moments of contemplation, and then frustration. If asked about it, he would answer, but it's one of those things you got to prompt someone because just because someone's having inner thoughts doesn't mean they're immediately going to always verbally share them.
I don't know. Fair. You look the same confused as you are. What's going on?
As you know, I've been trying to using healing magic on you. I've tried once more, but it's not just weird, strange magic. It seems something about you has changed. It seems like you're somehow, if it's even possible, like somehow partially undead. It's very strange.
Undead. This needs to be resolved now.
And obviously, since people have ears, this would have been an earshot from the rest of the party.
Oh, my. Oh, golly gee.
That still yelled.
Unfortunately.
So, if I'm becoming undead, does that mean I'm dying or not dying?
Or re-dying.
Green.
Actually, that begs the question: if lycanthropy in some way or shapeshifting is in some way is considered some kind of curse, does that mean if he dies and is reincarnated, he's no longer a shapeshifter?
No, he is still a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like Tibble wouldn't have
So,
answers to that
can you-
question
yeah,
if he's
can you
dying or
help
not.
me?
But
Can you help me?
I'll try.
Do you think it's some kind of magic we could dispel?
Tibble only has so many slots, man.
I mean, I have dispel magic. I don't know if I have any.
I mean,
I think.
yeah,
I think. Wait. I
okay.
think I
Tibble
do.
has it. He can cast it, but he didn't know. He didn't think of to cast it kind of thing. Because he thought it was something to heal. So he's been trying to heal it and then figure it out, and now
Yeah.
he comes to realization of that could be a possibility.
Yeah. But same thing for like for Ken, where he's just like where he's just thinking like, oh, maybe we could try dispelling it. I don't know. Um, I don't think I have any
Would he
slots
verbalize
left.
it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he was like, he said like, do you think maybe it's some kind of magic that we could dispel?
Like,
Since
yeah, maybe Ken. Oh God, when are you gonna stop yelling?
in character, I don't know. Out of character, I think like one or two more turns.
Right? But the kid, like, we don't know when you're gonna stop yelling though, and it's like,
Three.
I also like to imagine that Ken still is unaware of his own yelling because I could have sworn he went deaf. I could have sworn, but I guess I'm wrong. I'm assuming you've been keeping track of all the surges, boss.
Yep, I've got it written over here.
Oh, okay.
The shouting one made me happy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to actually shout because I live in an apartment.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure Denver and I got one, so.
Got. Oh.
An apartment. Because my lease isn't being renewed, so.
Yep.
Nice. So. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Tibble's attempt and conversation, and yeah.
and his eardrums hurting.
Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know, and I'm not sure how much worse it is if you're yelling at like metal that might reverberate the sound and echo it inside of the damn helmet.
Well, also, I mean, he's shouting, but like, I don't think his shouting is like enhanced. So it's just a normal human voice shouting.
I know, but it's still yelling at like it's like you're not even a full 15 feet away, and you're just yelling at him, and it's like, man, it's loud.
Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
more caffeine. Need it. Want it. Gotta have it.
No.
That doesn't sound like an
So-
addiction at all.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
drinking. The caffeine I'm drinking is like small. I'm not drinking like an energy drink or anything.
Okay. So. With that, I believe it is Poe's turn.
Correct.
Yep. Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. I wish I could do that right now. Just to go up to the boss. Hold Spinky. Skadoosh.
I have
Yeah.
not seen. I actually have not seen a single one of those movies.
You should.
Oh.
You're good.
The fourth one just came out recently.
I was like, did
I
it come
know.
out? I know it's coming out.
Yeah, they're the kind of movies.
lot
where,
of
yeah, go ahead.
A lot of people have been enjoying it, but it's really not been pulling in the numbers that we thought it would.
Well, didn't they get rid of like the whole like whole group like that was there before, like Jackie Chan and like what's her name, I think it was Lucy Liu
Oh,
and
yeah, it
all
was.
them, like didn't they get rid of them for some reason?
I do not remember. But that's a definite maybe. All right, Poe, what you gonna do?
Well, I can't do anything else, so.
You can move.
Yep.
Have an existential crisis while potentially being partially undead.
I apologize for being partially out of it. I've been really tired. Have we been attacking the flumps?
No.
Just hugging.
You can see your partner hugging one as all three of them hug her, but otherwise, no. No one has actually attacked the flumps.
Hugging?
Yes, hugging.
I don't know why, it seems. I'm just looking at this like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, I thought you were gonna get jealous.
Why would he?
What?
He's already been deeper in her than they have.
He's like, that's my
Jesus.
woman. He just like immediately rages, that's my woman.
He is already
He's always
raging.
raging. I thought you knew. I thought that was a secret.
I'm always frickin' raging.
There is a
Double rage.
Okay, so since you mentioned it, now I have to play the clip.
There is a false wall up this way, and I point towards the wall, since the
Wait.
majority of people are out of that room.
Well, not to mention, I'm assuming that a good portion of the reason why we stayed in sequence was because of the surges, but now that they're over.
Well, no, I thought we were going to go through
One
all
more.
the thing
Ah,
with in sequence, so we didn't have to break it.
Plus, I think I have one last search because I cast fly, I grew, I
Oh.
cast fly again, so one more.
Yeah.
Why'd you cast fly again?
Purge.
Because he can.
I mean, it is one of my spells.
But yeah, Jess, since you said that phrase, I had to post this clip
I
in
remember that.
links.
Oh, I'm just gonna stand here and look at you all and go, don't we have things to do?
I would be the one pointing towards the false wall that I said.
Hmm.
It's like, we can go that way.
God, I fucking love that. It's one of the lamest things, but one of the funniest things. So you're heading over to the false wall, Poe?
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
So what does Poe do at the false wall?
I am going. Did I hear what they? Ask Rathmore. Did you tell me what you were pointing at?
Yeah, I pointed towards it, basically.
I'm going to investigate this wall and maybe look for crevices, any form of things to move
All right.
or such.
Investigation.
All right. This is gonna suck. Just an FYI.
This wall? This wall is made of wall.
I don't know the rest of it, but I don't know this, so I'm doing it anyway. All right.
Yes, of course. This wall is made of
This
wall.
wall is made of. I found a wall.
No way.
Like, after my serious investigation, I have concluded that this is a wall. Exactly.
Now, I can continue staring at this wall, or would you be so kind as to freaking help me? I'm still raging.
So is it my
You
turn then?
angrily stare at the wall and get no information.
Fuck you, wall.
Surprising, seeing as how staring angrily at things seems to have gotten you this far.
As
All
I'm
right.
getting angry, as more blood just spewing from my eyes. As
No.
I furrow my nose. Okay.
So I say you're bleeding from the eyes. It's not like a constant stream, but it's almost like you're crying, but instead of tears, it's blood.
All right.
So it's just little droplets here and there every once in a while.
I'm gonna
Yo, that's
take.
metal as fuck.
I'm gonna take some of the blood, and just kind of start moving it in between my fingers.
Okay. I mean, it feels like blood. It feels like the kind of blood that comes out of your enemies when you've slain them, except it's coming out of you this time. It's a little weird.
I lick it.
And the immortal words of Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I'm not used to seeing this much of my own blood anymore.
Yep.
And I can say that because the last thing that hit you for so much damage didn't make you bleed. It was corroding you. So, is that all you're going to do?
Yep.
All right. So, I do believe that puts it to Rathmorn.
It does. I will move up here and I will use Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Anything in that circle?
Yeah, give me a second. I have to double check something.
You know, if it were a bigger range, I think I'd qualify.
I mean, does it say Fey on that?
But it is
Yeah, it
blocked
does.
by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt.
So,
Okay.
So no, because
So I
there's
have
only stone
to.
in the way.
Let's see. Hold on. 1 foot of stone. Yeah, the wall is too wall for your spell to penetrate, but you do detect undead adjacent to you.
Okay.
It's very faint though, almost like there isn't an undead right next to you. It's really weird.
I guess you're right, Tibble.
Tibble does not like being right about that.
Oh, thank God! Oh, God damn it!
And then, with my passive investigation, can I see where how to open the door?
It doesn't look like it opens. It just looks like a wall.
So most likely just break it down.
If you wanted to attempt to break it, there may be another way in if you wanted to try somewhere else.
Well, I used my action already, so I kinda can't.
That's fair.
So I will move down here to get out of the way of other people. If they wish to do so.
All right, that's fair. Zell, you're up.
Cool.
You are currently hugged by 3 flumps.
Cool.
It is a
Wait,
very flumpy hug.
if I walk, do they come with me?
Yeah,
Cool.
they're kind of draped over you like a jellyfish made cloak of depression.
Okay. So come over to the wall and be like, "Hey, y'all, what's with this wall?
Hit it.
What?
Hit it.
With what?
Whatever. It's not a door, it's just false wall.
Oh, okay. Um. Okay, let's hit the wall with a spell, maybe, perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Okay. So what spell would you like to use?
You see, it's the only spell that makes sense. We can use destructive weight.
Oh,
Does it actually say it destroys like non-creatures?
Show the spell
No,
description.
it doesn't. But like, you'd think it would, right? Like,
Show the spell description. If it says it doesn't hurt the environment, then it wouldn't.
wait, shit, that's the wrong spell.
I was about to say, I don't think that spell does what you're looking for.
I know a spell that does shit though.
Do you?
How about we just blow it up?
I mean,
That's why they were telling you to cast a spell.
well,
Yeah,
I told her to hit it, so.
I don't have anything that can hit it, but I can blow it up.
With?
Some oil and fire.
That'll just cause a longer lasting fire that won't really explode.
Burning oil on top of a rock does not blow up with a rock.
As soon as I said it, I was like, wait a minute. Can we just fireball the wall?
If you got fire.
Fire. The wall is not flammable, so throwing fireball at it will do nothing.
I literally have no spells that can. Yes, I do.
I have explode.
Okay, Megumin.
Huh? What?
I said, okay, Megumin.
Megamine.
Explosion.
Explosion!
from from the anime.
Yeah.
Notably, I'm
That's
not a
good,
huge
isn't
fan
it?
of that anime, but that's just something that has permeated the anime sphere, so I am familiar with it at the
I
very
mean,
least.
it's a meme, so yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
anyways,
You don't know Konosuba?
Nope.
isn't there like a spell that like corrodes stuff?
There's several spells that do that.
I thought you were gonna just do something like.
I mean, you
Throw
can
away
do
or
like
something.
the skull is to my soul. It's
Skull
Oh.
Soul?
Do you want to be healed?
yes.
Our dedicated healer
Okay.
wasn't able to do that yet, so.
Oh,
I literally cast Remove Curse and Heal, which would remove diseases and blindness and deafness, and we've already proven that he is like somehow half undead, but somehow not. That's
that's
been a whole thing.
insane. Oh, I do have a spell that can break rocks. Wait a minute.
It's Earth
It's
Tremor.
Oh
called.
my god, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's
Who knew
called.
you would
What
find
am
what your spells can do when you read your spells?
Shut up.
No, don't like he's right.
Oh
Let
wait,
him
never
cook.
mind. No, it doesn't. But you know what? It's fine.
Bards get a
I
ton
think-
of spells.
I think causing an earthquake in a cavern is a great idea.
Yes.
What's reading? I mean,
How do you do that?
Something that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't do.
But
I'm gonna do it.
reading is fun.
Reading is what you had to do, Flar, when you got the huge mace and you had a shit ton of text to go through.
Oh yeah. Or the flail.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm using Earth Tremor on this wall. Fuck the wall.
Wow, it's like I thought that's.
I feel like that's not the only thing you're about to fuck, but I guess we'll see.
wow.
But
Thump.
Also, I guess because Flar's there, he's gonna make a deck saving throw too.
I mean, I think he's kind of good at those.
Yep. Probably. It's okay, hon. You do.
I mean, if she's
Good.
casting it and she's declaring that she's going to cast that spell, it's going to be one of those that you can literally see coming, right?
I could take it.
I mean, one day.
I tickle.
You tickled the pickle.
Yep. Indubitably.
One
you know,
whole damage.
Oh, so I take 1 damage.
Well, did you fail to save?
Do your save.
Oh. It's a what save?
Let's see.
Dexterity.
Target
saving
each
throw.
other creature than you on the ground within range.
I think I
Oh.
failed to
Range of 10
save.
feet. So it doesn't affect the flumps because they are levitating. You cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Uh.
If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult to rain until cleared. With each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
So, let me just explain. So I got a really weird like pebble tickle on my back, and then I fell on the ground prone.
Some badass shapeshifter you turned out to be, right?
I mean, it's bludgeoning, and you can't even half the damage.
God.
Yeah. So you didn't destroy the wall, but you did make it to where its construction is no longer viable. So you could basically pull the wall down from its current position as
Oh,
a wall.
huzzah.
But would
Oh, no.
that take an
Don't wolf.
action?
A wolf. Yes, yes, it would. Ken, you're up.
Hey, sounds like
The
Alright,
flumps continue to
Search?
yes, surge.
17.
Surge. All
You
right,
grow a
what was-
long beard of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode out from your face.
I feel like you did that once already.
I think that was a different character, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was a one-shot character.
No, I haven't surged in a one shot, but
He's gotten
Actually-
feathers, but you've had him surge before. He's gotten feathers before, but you've had him sneeze them off.
Fair enough.
yeah,
All right, so
I was hoping the last surge would be kind of epic.
Yeah, you just
But-
get feathers.
I mean, who doesn't love a good feather beard, right?
Let's see. What?
I mean, it sounds like a gay pirate's last name, but whatever.
Oh hey,
maybe.
oh hey guys, what's going on over here? You get that well down?
Can Eldritch Blast push
You say while yelling.
Yes. I
Push
yell
the-
while saying.
door away? Or does it have to be
A
creature?
door, a wolf. Sorry, I was busy memeing. What were you saying?
Could
Well, I
Eldritch
do have-
Blast move the door, or does it have to be a creature for Eldritch Blasts?
Are you talking about repelling?
Repelling or pulling? Because I think he has both.
Fair enough.
It's like I can't remember if it says it has to be a creature to do that.
I believe it says the target.
Hmm.
Target
I did have another.
blocks.
I did have another one. Because I did take the booming blade cantrip, but it doesn't. Despite the name, it doesn't actually boom.
It does if the thing you hit with booming blade moves.
Yep.
The problem
So-
is
We
it
want
has
it
to
to
be a
move.
creature that moves for it to go boom.
Yep. So I'll go. I guess I'll go ahead and try to Eldritch Blast it. Hit it with all four.
Okay.
If you guys. I mean,
Um,
well,
You don't
if
need to
Raph-
roll to hit.
Yeah.
It is a fucking wall.
It's immovable.
It's not going anywhere, so it's more about the amount of damage you're able to do to it.
Okay, so then that would be
The damage.
what is so 1d10. So 4d10 plus plus 20, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
$40. Yeah.
Now that the wall is gone, do I sense anything else?
Because it's still up, right?
Yeah.
You do not detect any what is it? Fiends on hold on, let me scroll back up because you posted it. There are no aberrations, celestials, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead other than the faint feeling of undeath coming from him.
So these aren't aberrations, technically. I don't know what they were classified as, so.
Oh, flumps are aberrations.
So I would have noticed them coming up. So,
Yeah.
Raph is giving Zelvira a look.
And she stares right back at you with the same damn look.
Just deadpan.
Really?
They just like give each other a very subtle nod.
All right, Tibble.
And the flumps keep flumping.
So is the wall actually down by this point?
Yes, the wall is down, and you notice that on the other side of a wall appears to have been some sort of shelving unit that is now broken. Glass is shattered everywhere on the floor.
And you
Fucking
hear
shelves.
Orcus like, "My fine china!"
No, that's in a different room. Orcus can't even fit in this room. He's too fat.
Oh, it is sure he's a sore little pudgy boy.
He's a chunky boy.
That's the word I
I
was looking for.
dash.
Okay.
Dashing.
I'm pretty dashing with this feather beard. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what kind of beard, what kind of feathers are they, Voss?
Peacock, please.
Let's find out.
Uh,
Well, that's not what I would have chosen to put on that list, but the feathers of the blue-footed booby.
you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Your face is literally swimming in boobies. All right, Poe, what you gonna do?
You know what? They have brown feathers. It matches with the rest of my hair.
Well, no, they're blue.
Nope.
So,
They're
No, the bird isn't blue.
the feathers are blue.
No, they're not.
Wasn't a.
The feet are. That's
Yeah.
the name.
I thought the feathers were always blue on that when
I
you
see-
made them the
I
beard.
see a door.
I guess my brain was elsewhere when it was explained.
At first glance in the room, is there anything that would catch my eye as a character specifically, like just something?
What is your passive perception?
It is 17.
So you notice that this fire is going. This isn't just a map choice, like someone has lit that fire and kept it going. You also notice that there is food currently cooking on that fire.
Someone's been here recently. I sort of whisper back to Tibble, be wary. Someone may be afoot.
You get one of those if there's you're getting like a partial reaction of like, it's like you don't know what you're looking for. Your just eyes like dart around like, okay, what the fuck now?
Yeah. Let's see. What's cooking?
When
Good.
you get to go back
Good
one
looking.
space,
All right. Oh.
when you get there, you feel a hand reach out and grab your wrist, preventing you from getting any closer to the food. Ask before you take someone's food.
Sounds Aussie.
Was only looking. I apologize. You don't seem hostile. Who are you?
And you don't seem dead.
No. Something is plaguing me. I have no idea what.
There's a lot of that in here. But shouldn't you introduce yourself first before asking me for mine?
Fair. I am Poe. Poe Dunham.
Poe? You can
Yes.
call me Thorbeck.
Nice to meet you. I have. Where do you hail? How would you find you? How find you here?
Well, you can see the empty beds there. I'm the only one left. Did
What
you
happened?
get here on your own?
No. There are friends of mine.
Well, bring 'em in. I was just about to have supper.
Very
Don't
well.
have a lot.
I kind of motion. It's all right.
All right. Up next is Wrath.
I move back.
To be
before
clear,
going
Thorbeck
over-
would not have heard none of us talking nearby or the wall coming down or.
Or the
Whether he
warlock
did or
constantly
not, he
shouting.
didn't. Whether he did or not, he isn't showing.
So he doesn't sense like anything that I would sense with that.
No.
Oh.
So he is about 4'3". You can see he's got red hair. He's wearing green robes.
He's a manlet.
He's a dwarf.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Legitimately race dwarf.
I mean, I knew when you said.
Yeah. Got a rockin' fucking beard, which I did not put that in the description, but the AI generator's like, nah, he's a dwarf, he gets a beard. I'm like, all right, that's fair. So, how do I bring up his token for everybody to see? Was it just Z?
Was it Shift Z or something?
Shift C.
Shift Z, that's what it was. There you go. So that is Thorbeck.
All right.
It's He must have really impressive blade skills, considering there's like no mirror down here. I don't know how he's that clean shaven on his side for the sideburns area.
He's been here for a hot minute, but yeah, he still keeps himself. The rest of his party, unfortunately, doesn't exist in here anymore. At least not how they used to. But you guys can ask him about that if you want to. So, Raph, you get there. Do you do anything?
Being able to sense that this is not either undead or fiend, I will do nothing.
Fair enough. If that's the case, Zell, you're up.
I guess she'll go further in.
Okay.
Oh wow, a human. I mean,
It's not human.
a
A
non-human.
humanoid.
As you walk up, Raph gives you the side eye.
And she gives you the side eye. Zell would like to look around. Notice anything weird, like if this dude is secretly a demon in disguise or something.
Even though Rathmorn has detective really good up actively.
You never know, that thing can glitch.
No, I don't think it
can't.
can.
Oh.
So, looking around the room, you can see a lot of materials and supplies that one person would have, putting it generously, a really fucking difficult time to handle by themselves.
Oh, I didn't
Like,
see
you
that when
can
I
see a
walked in.
trunk here full of books. You see chests and barrels all over the place filled with different supplies, food, water, etc. All these sleeping bags around the room here, stuff like that. One person wouldn't be able to handle all that by themselves.
Oh, I didn't notice
Normally.
that when I walked in.
You did, but you also said that you were focusing on him.
Yeah.
Okay, his story checks out. He doesn't seem like a demon in disguise.
Or is
Did
he?
you say that
Throws
out
holy
loud?
water.
No, she didn't say that out loud. That was me.
Okay, for the record, Sai, just because he's in a place where many people, a group might have been, doesn't mean he didn't kill them all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying he doesn't seem.
He doesn't. You don't. She has no active match to determine that, and thus far, Voss only described that basically a group was here, but now it's just him. That doesn't necessarily technically mean he's not a demon in disguise, if that's what you're ruling it as.
No. She hasn't even heard the whole story yet, though, so she kind of can't make that assumption yet, I suppose.
I mean, unless he was whispering, we all have ears. It's far away from him talking and explaining what he said to Poe.
He isn't whispering. Well, he's not speaking loudly, not like Ken has. If only because he's used to not speaking much at all in here. But again, you'll figure that out if you start asking him questions.
Okay, I
Zelvire
don't.
would like to introduce herself as Princess Zelvire just to fuck with him.
Fair enough.
Can I
It's a mighty fine title you got there. Unfortunately, in this place, it doesn't mean much.
What a dick.
He's a
How did
realist.
he not fall for your fake title?
Not just that, but like, you're in the middle of the necropolis, and Orcus doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's been here long enough to know that, I mean, you're a princess. Cool. Great. If you manage to escape, that actually might mean something. But in here, it really doesn't. Anything else?
Oh no.
All right. Ken, you're up.
Let's see, why?
I was looking at Poe's token when I said that, so I almost said, Poe, you're up.
I can't get close enough to actually see, so I'm going to dash to get in.
Huh?
Well, I
Oh,
with my 30
okay,
with
I
my 30
got you.
feet, yeah, with my 30 feet, I can only make it here, so I can't actually see him still. So I'll use my action to dash.
Fair enough.
Oh, hey, sorry about that wall that I broke to get in here. I also couldn't help but hear her introduction. She's not a princess. I don't know why she told you that.
Zelvire scowls at you.
Also, I'm still shouting.
No, that effect is officially done.
Oh,
Along
really?
with your cert. Yeah, that was one of your first effects.
Oh, okay.
And with that, also at the beginning of your turn, the flumps disappear.
Oh, well, don't know where they come from. Don't know where they go.
You see Ref make a look of relief.
Yeah, my name's Kenneth. You can call me Kenneth. You can call me Kenny. You can call me Ken. It's fine.
Fair enough. Are there any more, yeah?
Yeah.
I hope not a lot. I don't know if I have enough to feed all of you.
Yeah, there's just one more of us, and with that, my turn's over.
All right. Speaking of, the last person in the order.
I thought Rathbone was after Ken.
No, I'm right
No,
after
Raph
Poe.
is after Poe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Poe, Raph, Zell, Ken, Tibble. Are you the last of them?
Of this group, yes. But it looks like you're the last of yours. How'd you get down here anyway?
Well, I did have a mage with me. Unfortunately, she bit the dust about, and then he just kind of trails off as time in here feels different because there's no day-night cycle in here, so he doesn't know how much time has actually passed. So he can't really finish that sentence. Anyway, what brings you to this godforsaken place?
Orcus's demise.
Oh, that's what we tried. Didn't work too well. As he goes back to stirring the pot.
If he looks like a class, what would I classify him as?
Give insight.
Okay.
Best judge a martial class, considering he doesn't appear to have any weapons on him, more than likely a monk.
Or could just have his weapons put away because he's not needing them to cook.
Also true.
I mean, granted, he doesn't know that we're necessarily going to be friendly coming in here. So if he's going to have weapons, he would have had them near him, like just in case scenario for how much of a survivalist he seems to be.
I mean, based off of what he was saying earlier, he wasn't really easily seen.
No, in fact, he wasn't seen until he grabbed Poe. But that's because he didn't know who broke his wall. So he hid, and then when he saw that it wasn't an undead,
Well,
that's
I
when he decided to
mean,
reveal
that's
himself.
still up in the air.
He doesn't know that. Because all he sees is Poe bleeding from the eyes. So, well, another adventure cursed in Orcus's lair. Well, go ahead and pop you a squat
Because
while I
I
finish
ate
this.
very little today.
What?
Sorry, I meant to mute.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else keeping us in turn order?
Not at the moment. So he goes ahead and divvies out 5 portions of food. It appears to be a relatively well-made stew, conditions notwithstanding. While you guys chow down, he heads back over. You can hear some hasty hammering and grunting coming from the direction y'all came from.
Oh, he's trying to rebuild the wall.
He
Can
hastily.
I help him?
By the time you've walked over there, he's already got the majority of it back up.
Really? That's really fucking fast.
We'll say he's skilled with his hands.
Well, so is Tibble. I'm proficient with Smith and Mason's tools. Can I at least put like finishing touches on it to make sure like it may like if he doesn't like if you like they would have to have like Rathmore's perception to know what the hell's going on, not just like, oh hey, you got like a 25 perception. No, you need like 30.
Well, right now he's just throwing it up so something can't come through the back. He really doesn't want to stay here, but if he is going to stay here, he's going to go around and patch
Two would
it
want
properly
to
later.
two would want to like reinforce it and stuff.
That's fair. Eh, don't worry about it too much. If they can bust it down, then that means that they're probably getting in here anyway. I'll have to go around and re-modify it if we can't get out of here. Because I'm assuming y'all can't just teleport me out.
Not currently, I don't think.
For the
Actually,
spellcasters in here, you know you wouldn't be able to teleport out unless you leave the necropolis.
Yeah.
In general.
And I know Rav would not want to leave quite yet, so he would say not currently because we want to finish it first.
Hey, that's fair. Well, I was nice and rested up, so if you all wanted to take a wee nap while I stand guard, you're welcome to. I'll probably eat shortly after y'all. Just so that we living can stick together. So if you take him up on the offer, he does say, please don't sleep in the 4 sleeping bags. Because they're his friends.
Oh, so he's crazy.
No, he just doesn't want you sleeping in his friends' bags.
We have our own, you know. So it's like, it's not a crazy thought for him to ask. Most adventurers do.
Yep. That door isn't locked, but I wouldn't stand too close to it just in case.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
So, do you guys take him up on his offer to take a long rest here?
Might as well. I mean, how many more
Alright.
opportunities are we gonna get to
0.
rest?
I was about to say that this would be it.
It's like, if you guys want to, then Raph would.
If you guys have any questions for him, you can ask him. Unless you're legitimately just going to sleep for 8. The predetermined amount of hours required for your race to gain the benefit of a long rest.
It's a good thing you say that with an elf right here.
Finally, get my necrosis off.
So, Poe, I'm assuming
Yes.
you sleep.
Yep.
Cool beans. So, you notice that your sleep is a little fitful, but otherwise you do gain the benefit of the long rest.
All right.
That and your sleeping bag, you leave your sleeping bag with significantly more blood than when you entered it.
Mm-hmm.
So we do get a long rest. Woohoo!
You do, in fact, get a long rest. Anybody who had their health reduced, their maximum health reduced, it is no longer reduced. And
I would then want to cast a spell, and it's like one of those, you had dinner, then you went to sleep, but now you're waking up, and it's like I'm offering a breakfast kind of thing. Hero's Feast.
Oh.
Do
all
you
right, fair enough.
As
Do you
Raph
think
pulls
we
out his
could-
good berries, like, oh, I guess we don't need these.
Do you think we could end tonight's session here?
Berry.
With a good meal, why not?
Good berry.
Wondery.
What does the Hero's Feast
Yeah.
do again? Yeah, thank you.
You said you wanted to end tonight's session here.
Yeah. A couple of us are very tired, and I know I'm starting to zone out.
That's fair.
Same.
You are, let's see, creature is cured of all diseases and poisons, becomes immune to poison and being frightened,
Oh,
and
that's
it
good.
makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its hit point maximum is increased by 2d10. I'll roll that in a sec. And it gains the same amount of number of hit points, so it's like 8 in that way. The benefit lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Also, by the way, fun story about that 24-hour limit. In older editions of D&D, if you manage to get a spell's duration to last 24 hours, it was a permanent effect on your character after that point.
I will also.
But they
So-
changed that
yeah.
rule when 5th edition came along. So everybody's hit point maximum goes up by 14 for the next 24 hours, which in game, the next 24 hours are going to be
in here.
very lively.
And I also did cast aid because he reminded me.
What level spell, though?
5th. I thought, does it not show what level? It shows 20.
Okay, sorry.
on me.
Yeah, 5th
Okay.
higher level.
I was like, wait, did it not actually go through?
What does aid do?
Aid gives you health. I think it's temporary hit points.
Nope.
Is it actual?
It's just like Hero's Feast, where it says that you raise the hit point maximum and heal for some amount.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I
Okay,
can't remember
so-
fully.
So basically, and those two do stack.
Because
Boss?
they are separate instances, yes.
Okay.
And it's
So-
not like temporary hit points, where you can only get from one source.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Overall,
That's
that's plus 34 maximum hit points.
So I'm up to 227.
Well,
Damn.
it's not just that. You're immune to poison, you're immune to being frightened, and you make all wisdom saves with advantage.
Which, by
Awesome.
the way, several of those will definitely be coming into play.
Oh, does it cure whatever's wrong with Poe?
It cures all poisons and diseases, but I don't know
Yeah.
if what is happening to him qualifies as either.
Yeah.
It does not cure Poe.
That would be that would be hilarious if it did. He just like eats a good magical meal. And he's
All
like,
you
"Oh,
needed was a good meal, man.
you were just hungry."
Oh
He
shit!
warned
All
you
this
without
blood
snippers.
sucks. Pull all the blood out of my fucking face and just like, yeah. Just kidding. No.
Oh, since you're bleeding from the eyes, do you have that ability now, like that one lizard that will like shoot blood from its eyes at its enemies?
Oh, like I did the other night.
No, he does not have that.
Just because you suffer an ailment doesn't mean you magically have superpowers. This isn't a comic.
This is better than comics.
Yeah. So I guess that's where we'll call it for tonight. But